Wilson Brothers Ranch.
Okay, so now I have flown back to Texas. It's late April. And now I have till the end of school, June 1st or so, till the boys get out of school, to come up with a game plan of what I need to do this summer on the newly acquired ranch. And I figure the first thing I need to do is figure out what tools I'm going to need to do this thing. So I get with my buddy John Blank. I go over to his shop. And the first thing I did was put boards on the trailer. So I boarded up the sides, made tailgate for the back, so I can fill it up and head north. Okay, so I got plenty of supplies and tools piled in the trailer. School's over. The boys are headed to their moms for summer vacation, and it's time to get busy. It's a long trip, 1,800 miles from driveway to driveway. But my game plan is to do about 800 miles a day. Take me 2-3 days tops, something like that. Well, after many miles on the road and a couple hotel stops, bathroom breaks, filling up diesel left and right, I have finally made it. Pull up to the ranch on June 11th, 2011. And the minute I pull up, instantly I see a double rainbow. I'm like, wow, double rainbow. Never seen one before. Thought it was pretty cool. However, that was not a lucky sign. Jumped out of the truck, and the very first thing we did, as you can see this white tarp in the background here, along with the sawhorses, it's the very first thing we did was dig a hole, put a toilet seat over it, and wrap it with a white tarp. Now we have a bathroom. Well, I called Bobcat of Big Sky and rented a skidster. And he brought me one out. Time to get busy. Okay, so there was a shed in the back of the cabin. It was just somewhere to keep stuff. Well, that was the only place to build a bathroom. So as you can see, started doing some plumbing, putting up some sheetrock. And behind that wall to the left there actually is a full-size bathtub. There was quite a bit of step down from inside the cabin into that shed. So I had to cut out a door, frame it up, and build a step. And here's that fiberglass shower I was talking about. Okay, remember when I said that double rainbow? I was hoping it was a good luck charm, a great omen, all that type of thing. Well, I'll be perfectly honest, it wasn't. And as you can see from the mess that's inside this cabin, because everything came out of that trailer and had to be put inside. And the reason is because that year in Montana, it decided to rain for like 38 or 39 days in a row. So everything was soggy, muddy, everything. Nothing could be left outside. It would have just been drenched. So now, as we work, everything has to be moved to the east side of the cabin so we can work on the west. And then if we want to work on the east, we got to move everything to the west, and then the north, and then the south. Nothing ever gets taken outside. Everything just gets moved around time after time after time from wall to wall. So the guy you're seeing in the video here is named Rochelle Simmons. He's my ex-father-in-law, my son's grandfather, and he has been very gracious to come with me, come up and help me plumb and wire this cabin. My other buddy, Rusty, decided to come along, and Carlos, he worked for me. What a great help. Found a Crown Royal bottle behind the wall, behind the plastic. After we wired everything, we decided to leave it in there. Figured one day, 50 years, 100 years from now, somebody'd find it and go, wow, what a find. As you can see, when I bought this place, the cabin was just a shell. They put in the shell up, they put some insulation walls, put some plastic. Other than that was it. Anything beyond that is work we did. Decided to bring some bicycles up so the boys would have something to do when they did get here. Look at that beautiful mud. It was there every single day, the entire time. We started laying boards down just so we wouldn't have to step through the mud. That led to a brand new sport we called mud surfing. And you better get good at it real quick, because if not, you're going to get pretty dirty. The implement you see laying there on the ground next to the tire drag is a brush cutter, lawnmower, whatever you want to call it, bush hog. So bought that so I could clean some of the grass up where we're going to be working. And here you can see I mowed a little bit of grass. Here's a view of the outside of the cabin. You can see the two white 55-gallon drums in the ice chest. That was our refrigerator and our water. That was our water for everything. The only electricity we had was a generator. Well, it's time to build a water heater closet outside so we can get this plumbing finished up and actually be able to take a shower one day with hot water. Oh, and did I mention before that it rained every single day? Every day. Well, it quit raining for a few minutes, so we decided to walk around on the ranch, take a few pictures, and see the sights. And this is what we saw. Came across some wild turkeys and soon figured out that there was steady 7 of them that lived there on the ranch, there all the time, would leave for the day, come back in the evening. Finally found the tree they liked to roost in, but there was always the same 7. See this tree? See all the bark missing on those limbs? That's where the turkeys roost at night. So just south of the cabin and down the hill, you can see this old creek bed. Sometimes it has moisture in it, sometimes not. But this was just a little creek bed that ran through here, carved out over thousands of years. Time to head back up the hill to the cabin. Well, believe it or not, it does get hot in Montana. In the summertime, it can get extremely hot. Time to install an air conditioning unit. This small window unit ought to work. Also grab this 4-wheeler from the Honda place. That may be a pretty good deal. Extremely good deal. This ought to work good on the ranch. Check out the mud on that truck. Well, now that the bathroom is done, we decided to put this wall up and start building a small table to set a water pump on. Now we're needing to pump water. Well, after doing a little sanding on the sheetrock, looks like Carlos got a little dirty. Good thing he had those safety glasses. Now I've acquired this big tank from Big R. I made a good deal on it, so I grabbed it. It's 1,500 gallons. Plumb it into the house. And now I got something, a reservoir to hold water till I pressurize the cabin. I found this 20-foot shipping container at a place in Billings, Montana, and I bought it from them. They brought it out. Now I have a place to store things and keep them from getting soaked and the rain that happens every day. So somewhere in the middle of this trip, I ended up with a flat tire. Went into town, met a guy named Wes. He has a wrecker and a tire store. So he fixed my tire or sold me a new one. Kind of told him what I was doing here. We hit it off pretty good right away. And he said, hey, I got these 2 big tires. If you want them, you can have them. Build you a drag. Get some of those ruts off. So I did. So this is what I came up with. Well, at the end of this trip, that buddy of mine, Wes, he and I made a deal. And he decided that for a small price, I could drive that truck to the airport, drop it off. He would pick it up, drag it back to his place, and hang on to it till I flew up again. And we've been doing that now for 10 years. What a blessing.
If you feel we've earned it, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.